Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you a question and do not lie to yourself. Have you ever looked at someone and realized their presence used to drain you, stress you, hurt you, or confuse you? But the moment you chose silence, everything changed? Not because you lost, not because you were weak, but because you were finally done giving away your energy for free. In a world full of loud opinions, fake attitudes, manipulation, and emotional demands, silence has become one of the most powerful forms of self-defense. When you stop explaining yourself, stop reacting, stop defending your worth, something powerful happens. You reclaim your energy. You reclaim your value. Silence is not the language of defeat. It is the language of strength. Weak people argue. Strong people don't need to prove anything. The moment you stop giving your energy to people who don't respect it, they feel it. They feel the loss of access to you. They feel the absence of your attention. They feel the weight of their own noise bouncing back at them, and it bothers them more than anything you could have said. Stoic philosophy teaches one of the greatest lessons of emotional power. Control what you can, ignore what you cannot. Epictetus said, "If it is not under your control, let it go." That means if someone does not change, if someone does not listen, if someone does not respect you, then silence is not weakness. It is clarity. You are no longer begging for what should be natural. You are no longer giving discounts on your value. You are no longer letting disrespect stay in your life because you are afraid to walk away. Silence is the highest form of self-respect because it says, "I no longer entertain this." When you go silent, you shift everything. You starve toxic behavior. You stop feeding drama. You break their illusion of control. You stop trying to fix what does not want to be fixed. Your silence protects your energy and protects your value because you stop leaking your power into places that do not grow you. You stop letting people drain the emotional fuel you need for your own goals, your own growth, your own peace. Silence teaches you who deserves to stay and who only came for your attention. Silence makes the wrong people uncomfortable and the right people respectful. The truth is, not everyone deserves access to your mind, your heart, or your time. Some people feel entitled to your reactions. They want you angry, emotional, confused, or worried because those reactions make them feel powerful. But the second you choose silence, you take back control. You disconnect from their chaos. You stop being predictable. You stop being easy to manipulate. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what you're planning. And they don't know how to pull you back into their drama. Silence forces them to face themselves without you carrying them emotionally. You do not have to respond to disrespect. You do not have to explain loyalty. You do not have to argue with someone who only listens to hurt you. You do not have to fight battles that drain your soul. Silence does not mean you are scared. Silence means you are done wasting energy on people who don't grow you. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best answer to anger is silence." Only the wise understand this. You do not win by shouting. You win by refusing to join the war. So if someone has been ignoring you, lying to you, disrespecting you, using you, or trying to play mind games with you, silence is the strongest answer. Not because you want revenge, but because you want peace. Not because you want them hurt, but because you want yourself healed. Silence is how you protect your emotional space, your mental health, your self-worth, and your future. Before we continue, I want you to do something powerful. In the comments, write this affirmation: "My silence protects my energy, my value, and my peace." Number 1. Silence exposes people's true intentions. One of the most important things silence does is reveal people's true motives. When you stop talking, stop explaining, stop reaching out, and stop giving effort, you finally get to see who was truly there for you, and who only stayed because of what you gave them. Silence is the ultimate test. When you stop chasing, you learn who respects you. When you stop giving, you learn who was using you. When you stop being available, you learn who never deserved access to you. Most people are loud when they want something from you, and quiet when it is time to give something back. But silence exposes the truth. A Stoic idea says, "What you ignore dies." That applies to relationships, friendships, arguments, drama, manipulation, and even fake love. If someone only treated you well when you talked, when you helped, when you entertained, or when you gave attention, then silence will expose them fast. Silence puts the spotlight on their behavior, not yours. When you stop reacting, people show you who they really are. If they truly respect you, they will come with clarity, honesty, effort, and maturity. If they don't, they will disappear. And that disappearance is your blessing. Silence exposes who wants resolution and who only wanted control. Some people want you to speak so they can twist your words. Some want you emotional so they can blame you. Some want you loud so they can paint you as the problem. But when you go silent, they lose power. They cannot use your voice against you. They cannot manipulate your emotions. They cannot drag you into arguments that go nowhere. When you choose silence, you choose wisdom. You choose dignity. People who truly care do not feel comfortable when you are silent. They don't wait days, weeks, or months. They don't ignore the distance. They don't feed their pride. They don't let ego destroy connection. They reach out. They ask what is wrong. They put in effort. They show responsibility. Silence forces the real ones to stay and the fake ones to fade. Silence also protects you from losing control, because not every battle needs your reaction. Not every insult deserves your response. Not every disrespect needs your words. Sometimes the greatest comeback is no comeback at all, because silence says, "I have nothing left to prove." The person who stays silent holds the most power. The loud one shows weakness, fear, insecurity, and desperation. The silent one shows control. They choose logic over emotion, peace over chaos, growth over drama. That is how you reclaim your energy. That is how you protect your value. You stop giving attention to people who don't deserve it. No revenge is louder than silence. No anger is stronger than distance. No answer hurts them more than realizing they can no longer reach your mind or your heart. Your silence forces them to face the truth they tried to ignore, that you were the one holding everything together, and now you're gone. Number 2, silence protects you from emotional manipulation. Silence is a shield. When you stop explaining yourself to people who twist your words, you stop giving them bullets to shoot back at you. When you stop responding to someone who wants to control the conversation, they lose their weapon. Silence protects your mind from manipulation because you stop feeding the person who wants to drain your patience. Many times the wrong people want you to speak so they can blame you, guilt-trip you, or make you look like the one at fault. They push your buttons hoping you will react, because your reaction gives them power. When you don't respond, they lose. You hold the power. A Stoic reminder fits this perfectly. If you are easily provoked, you're easily controlled. Silence disconnects you from that trap. When you stop reacting, the manipulator becomes confused, frustrated, and powerless. They cannot twist your silence. They cannot use it against you. They cannot spin the story. That is why silence works. They don't just miss your words, they miss the control they used to have over your emotions. They miss the attention they once received. They miss the power they felt when you cared too much. Silence forces them to deal with themselves without you babysitting their feelings. When you remove your voice from a toxic situation, you remove their ability to control your energy. You stop feeding their ego. You stop being their emotional supply. This isn't about ignoring people forever. It's about protecting yourself until you see facts instead of promises, actions instead of excuses, loyalty instead of manipulation. When you go silent, you are telling yourself, "My peace comes first." Once you understand this, you stop chasing explanations. You stop begging for respect. You stop trying to prove your worth to people who already know your value but choose to ignore it. Silence protects you because it teaches you not to fight battles that damage your mental health. If they want drama, let them argue with themselves. At the end of this tip, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence blocks manipulation and protects my peace. Number 3, silence protects your energy because it stops you from giving your power away through unnecessary arguments, emotional reactions, and over-explaining. Most people drain themselves trying to prove a point or defend their feelings to someone who has already decided not to listen. That is why silence is a powerful strategy. When you stay quiet, you are not surrendering, you are simply refusing to waste energy on people who do not deserve access to your inner world. The Stoics believed that the strongest person is the one who stays in control of their mind, and Epictetus taught that we suffer more from our imagination than reality. When you stay silent, you stop feeding your worries, and you stop giving anyone permission to create stress inside you. Silence gives you space to think clearly, breathe, and respond in a way that fits your dignity. Many times, a reaction will only add fuel to a fire that should have burned out on its own. Silence forces the other person to sit with their own behavior. It makes them reflect, replay their words, and sometimes even feel the weight of their actions. You no longer protect their ego or comfort their guilt. Instead, you protect yourself. Silence is a sign of emotional maturity because it means you do not let insecurity drag you into battles beneath your character. It means you respect your peace more than their attention. A loud person is not strong, a controlled person is. When you stay silent, you choose your energy wisely. Not every situation deserves your voice. Not every problem needs your response. Your silence shows self-respect, self-discipline, and self-value. You are not ignoring life, you are protecting your soul. Number 4, silence helps you. See who truly respects you. Silence is a filter. When you stop talking, stop giving updates, stop explaining your choices, and stop trying to prove your worth, you quickly learn who respects you and who only respected their access to you. People who valued your time, your presence, and your energy will still show up. They will check on you, support you, and care without needing attention back. But the ones who only liked you because of what you gave them will disappear the moment you stop speaking. That is the beauty of silence. It separates real from fake without confrontation. It reveals loyalty without arguments. It shows you exactly who stands with you when you give them nothing to gain. A Stoic reminder says, "The truth is in the actions, not the words." Silence forces actions to show you everything. When you pull back your voice, you get to see who reaches out because they respect you, not because they need something from you. If someone cared only when you were useful, they will leave. Good. Let them. Silence protects your energy from people who never deserved it. And when the wrong ones fade, the right ones have space to appear. There's power in stepping back and letting life speak for you. You no longer beg for loyalty. You no longer plead for effort. You no longer demand respect. You simply stop talking and watch the truth unfold. Silence is a test many fail. But you will not fail yourself. The more silent you become, the better you hear your intuition. The better you understand who is genuine and who is pretending. Hold your silence like a mirror and let people expose themselves. When someone wants to be in your life, they will prove it with their presence, not their excuses. If you're ready to stop chasing people and start letting silence reveal the truth, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence reveals who truly respects me. Number 5. Silence builds mental discipline and emotional control. Silence is not just the absence of words, it is the presence of control. Anyone can react. Anyone can yell, argue, defend, or attack. It takes no strength to lose your temper, but silence requires discipline. Silence requires emotional intelligence. Silence requires self-respect. When you choose silence, you are training your mind to stay in control instead of letting your emotions run wild. A Stoic principle says, "He who angers you, conquers you." That simple line holds a powerful truth. When someone can make you explode, they own your emotions. When someone can pull a reaction out of you, they own your peace. When someone can manipulate your words, they own the narrative. But when you stay silent, none of that works. Your mind stays clear, your energy stays protected, your dignity remains untouched. Silence puts you in charge of the moment. No matter how much someone tries to provoke you, you refuse to give them a victory. Silence is strength wrapped in calm. Walking away instead of arguing is not weakness. Holding your tongue when someone disrespects you is not cowardice. It is wisdom. It means you have learned that your emotions are expensive and you will not spend them on cheap situations. Silence helps you master impulse. It helps you think before reacting. It gives your brain time to respond instead of explode. And when you master your emotions, you become unstoppable. People cannot manipulate you. Drama cannot drain you. Arguments cannot trap you. Your mind becomes your protector, not your enemy. And this discipline grows stronger every time you stay calm instead of losing control. You become someone who moves with intention, not impulse. Someone who chooses peace over chaos. Someone who never lets others decide how you feel. Silence trains you to be stronger than the moment, stronger than the insult, stronger than the pressure. Number 6. Silence protects your energy from people who don't deserve access. Silence is a boundary, and boundaries are a form of self-respect. When you stop giving your time and your attention to people who drain your spirit, you take your power back. There are people who only come around to take, to complain, to gossip, or to use you for their benefit. They do not pour into you. They do not support you. They do not respect you. They only show up when they need something. Silence protects you from them. When you stop responding, they lose access to your life. When you stop talking, they lose their doorway into your emotions. The Stoics believed in protecting the mind from unnecessary noise, and this applies to the people who bring chaos with them everywhere they go. Your peace matters more than their comfort. Your well-being matters more than their feelings. Silence sends a message that you don't allow your life to be a playground for emotional parasites. Some people hate when you go silent because it means you finally see the truth about them. They enjoyed your attention, your effort, your kindness, and your loyalty. They never expected you to cut that supply, but the moment you do, they feel it. Silence forces them to realize they lost access to a good heart, not because you stopped caring, but because they stopped deserving. Silence is not petty. Silence is protection. It saves your energy for the people who treat you right. It saves your love for the people who value it. It saves your time for the people who respect it. You do not have to explain, argue, or defend why you walked away. Your silence is enough. You owe no speeches. You owe no warnings. You owe no emotional labor to people who wasted what you gave them. Protect yourself by choosing quiet over conflict. Save your energy for a life that brings peace, not exhaustion. Number 7. Silence makes your growth invisible, and that terrifies people who wanted you stuck. Silence is not just peace, it is strategy. When you stop telling everyone your plans, your goals, your moves, and your progress, you remove every opportunity for someone to sabotage it. Not everyone is happy for you. Some people smile in your face and hope you fail behind your back. Some pretend to support you, but secretly fear the moment you rise higher than them. When you go silent, they cannot interfere. They cannot plant doubt. They cannot judge your decisions. They cannot slow you down. The Stoics taught that you should let your actions speak. Silence gives you space to build without noise. It lets you grow in private, heal in peace, and evolve without a crowd watching or criticizing you. Your silence becomes a cocoon. People think nothing is happening, but everything is happening. You are learning, changing, and leveling up without announcing a single thing. And this scares the ones who thrived on your vulnerability. They were used to knowing everything about you. They were used to seeing your every step. They were used to having access to your thoughts, your dreams, and your weaknesses. Silence takes that away. Suddenly they don't know what you are doing, who you are talking to, what you are planning, or where you are going. That mystery bothers them. Silence keeps your life protected from jealousy, gossip, and doubts projected by others. When you move quietly, your results will speak louder than any words ever could. People will see your success, but they won't know how you built it. They will see your strength, but not the pain you overcame. They will see your transformation, but not the silent battles you fought alone. And you won't need to say a word. Silence allows you to rise without interruption and shine without permission. Number 8. Silence makes you impossible to control. Silence is power because nobody can predict you, read you, or manipulate you when you stop giving them emotional access. The moment you stop explaining your decisions, you stop letting people influence them. The moment you stop reacting to insults, you stop feeding their ego. The moment you stop defending yourself to those who already made up their mind, you break their ability to control your self-worth. People can only control what they can reach, and silence removes their reach. A Stoic teaching says that if you want to be unshakable, you must control the space between stimulus and response. Silence gives you that space. Instead of reacting from emotion, you respond from strength. Instead of arguing back, you choose peace. Instead of fighting to be heard, you walk away knowing your value is not up for negotiation. Silence confuses those who expected a reaction. They wanted you angry, loud, defensive, emotional. They wanted the version of you they could manipulate. But silence gives them nothing to work with. They talk, you stay quiet. They accuse, you remain calm. They push, you refuse to move. Each second of your silence takes power away from their hands and puts it back into yours. Silence is the art of refusing to fuel the fire. Others try to start. When you stop responding, they burn themselves out. They get louder, they get angrier, they push harder. But the person who cannot be provoked becomes untouchable. You show that your peace is not for sale, your dignity is not negotiable, and your spirit cannot be controlled by anyone. Silence teaches the world that you do not need to shout to be powerful. You do not need to argue to be right. You do not need to speak to be respected. Your calm becomes your armor, and your patience becomes your strength. If you're ready to stop giving people access to your emotions and stand in silent confidence, I want you to drop this affirmation in the comments right now. My silence makes me untouchable. If you watched this far, let this message hit your soul with full force. Silence is not weakness. Silence is discipline. Silence is self-control. Silence is the language of people who no longer need validation, approval, or attention. When you stay calm in a world that wants you triggered, you win. When you choose peace over drama, you win. When you walk away instead of fighting for a spot in someone's life, you win. The strongest person in the room is not the loudest voice. It is the one who knows when to speak, when to defend, and when to simply walk away with dignity. From this moment on, protect your energy like it's the most valuable currency you own, because it is. Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your peace. Not everyone deserves access to you. Not everyone deserves your reaction. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. Your growth will speak for you. Your silence will expose them. Your success will answer every question. If this video touched you, make sure you hit subscribe, drop a like, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. Stay silent, stay unbothered, stay powerful. Your peace is your crown. Wear it proudly.